EGM Network.
From Studio A in sunny Florida, welcome to Beauty and the Beach Radio, where it's all about who's beautifying Vero Beach. Today's show is brought to you by Dale Sorensen Real Estate. And here's your host and glamour girl, makeup artist, Cindy Getz.
Hey guys, this is Cindy Getz with Beauty and the Beach Radio. Oh my gosh, if you're watching on YouTube, you've got to see this. I'm in a new studio. It is absolutely amazing. We have now transformed what used to look like a radio show. I think it's now turned into a more looking like a podcast show, and we are a podcast. If you didn't know, we're radio, we are YouTube, we're podcasts, we are the whole shebang. And thank you for being here. I am so excited about today's show. I'm excited about our guest. He's been here before and he is just a delight. You're going to love him. But I have a question for you guys. So have you ever felt stuck? Have you ever felt stuck? You know, a sense of being trapped or unable to move forward in a particular area of your life. Maybe it's your job. Maybe it's your relationship. Maybe it's your health. Okay, maybe it's your New Year's resolutions. It's February. Are you still on target for where you want to be for 2025? Well, if you're not, if you fell off your resolutions, if you're not where you want to be, today we're going to help you get unstuck. That's right. We're going to help you get unstuck. So my guest has 5 ways to help you get unstuck so that you can move forward and have your best life this year for 2025. He's been here before. He's a husband, a father, pastor, and author. And I would say a friend because, you know, we've known each other for a little bit now, and he's just a delight. He believes that true fulfillment comes from living with purpose. He has a Master of Divinity degree. And are you still acquiring your Master of Social Work degree, or has that been acquired?
I put it on pause for right now.
Okay, so we're still acquiring.
Still acquiring,
okay. Yeah. He has written a book called A Story on Purpose, which we've covered here on the show, which follows a young man who unexpectedly, transforms his life from average guys to exceptional. Do you want to be exceptional? Well, stay tuned. Okay. So he is none other than Peyton Menzenmeyer. Please welcome him to Beauty and the Beach Radio.
Excited to be back.
I am so glad to have you back. Yeah. And I know this is a topic that you thrive on. Okay. I know just from covering your book before that, which by the way, I have read it from top to bottom. I love it, you guys. If you don't have it, you can get it on Amazon. It's absolutely amazing. But he's going to give you some cliff notes on how to go from average to exceptional. So first of all, when I asked you to come on the show, Peyton, you said, okay, we're going to do this and we're going to use the acronym SPACE, S-P-A-C-E. So first of all, why SPACE in creating the 5 ways to get unstuck? What is that about, S-P-A-C-E?
Yeah, so you asked me about this topic of getting unstuck and New Year's resolutions. And at the time you messaged me, it was actually very close to National Quitters Day, which is an actual date in January, right around the second week, 19th or the 14th to the 19th, when most people quit their resolution. So
I did not know there's a holiday. That's sad that we have a holiday.
Yeah, and
for
it's
that.
usually this stuck mentality. And so, you've brought me on with a story on purpose, and the material I'm going to share today is new material about creating space. And I gave you this acronym SPACE, which is not the stars in space, but space to grow. And my wife just put sunflower seeds inside these little pots for our little boys to watch grow. And I tell them, hey, they're going to start sprouting. But if you want true growth to come from these sunflowers, you want them to reach their potential, they're going to need more space to grow, for the roots to grow out. And the same is true for the human condition. Like, we are all in our pots of comfort. And if we want to grow beyond that limited potential, you need space to grow. And so this acronym is, here are the 5 things that you need to create space in your life.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so we're going to start. Let's get
All right.
rolling. So SPACE, these are the ways to get unstuck space. And so the S, what does that stand for?
So the S stands for spotter, which is
Okay.
actually language I've adopted from if you're a gym rat. And
Yes.
most people set at the beginning of the year.
Or a gymnast or anybody,
Gymnast, yeah.
athlete, they understand.
Athlete, yeah. And so most people set resolutions that are weight or exercise based. And so I adopted this language of a spotter. Now, a spotter does three things, right? And you need all three. So a spotter is accountability.
Mm-hmm.
So you are more likely to go to the gym if you know that you have somebody waiting for you to arrive to the gym.
Yes.
You need this for any goal. You
Yes.
need somebody who is going to hold you accountable. You need somebody who's going to keep you focused while you're at the gym. So you walk inside the gym, there's 100 things you could do. You could go on the rowing machine. You could go do curls. You could go on the treadmill. But a spotter or a gym partner or someone who's keeping you accountable says, no, focus in this lane. This is what we're doing today. And the third is the most important and the least talked about, is that a spotter keeps you safe. Now, obviously in the gym,
That's true.
that makes sense
Which
in
is
the
actually
gym.
what I first think of, because I think of that
Right.
guy that's doing the weights, and they always say we need a spotter to make sure he
Right.
doesn't hurt himself,
Yeah.
with a heavy weight.
But you need to take it outside the gym, because these are for getting unstuck in any part of your life, is that you need accountability, somebody there who's going to keep you safe. In the world of AI and social media and unsafe dating world, all of it, is that you need somebody who's going to keep your integrity intact, your character, and just your best interest in mind. And so spotters, a mentor, a client keeps you safe. Now, here's the advice I give people who are like, okay, well, who do I get? There's all kinds of people you can get.
That was going to be my next
Yep.
question. Yes.
So you can find a friend, you can find a coach, you can hire a coach. My buddy's a life coach. You can, what I say is find somebody who is an expert in that field. If it's a health thing, an expert could be somebody who simply has the same goals as you do.
So if you're wanting to get unstuck, and let's say it has to do with losing 10 pounds, find somebody in the health or fitness
Yep.
world.
Or
That's what
somebody,
you're saying.
or somebody who also wants to lose 10
Sure,
pounds, or
okay.
somebody who has the same kind of goals. And then the last thing, advice I give for coach and stuff is don't be vague with your goals. So what I say whenever you're asking somebody to help you, so let's say I want to lose weight or I want to become a runner, or et cetera. I'll say, hey, Cindy, can you help me? Can we go on walks? I have a 10K race on April 14th that I want to run. Can you help me, keep me accountable to get to that goal? So there's a clear goal in mind. If you're a new business owner and you say, hey, you are a business owner, I need your mentor to help me get into the black and to get into profit. Can you help me get to that point? Right? There's certain parameters that you can set that's a clear goal so that your accountability coach or partner knows how to get you there.
Love that. Okay, so we're going to get a spotter. That's
Spotter.
S. P. What is the P in space?
So the P in space is it's like the secret sauce. And this is one that not many people talk about. And that is learning how to pause. We live in a noisy, distracted world. Our brains are overstimulated, and we forget that our brain needs space to pause, to stop, to go out and touch grass and go on a walk, and to give ourselves space to not be distracted.
So you're actually saying to get unstuck, you want to pause, but that is absolutely what people would think not to
Exactly.
do, because you think go, do.
And
But
that's what you're taught. That's what you're taught to go. That's what every online guru is going to tell you. Go, don't stop until you've burnt your candle on both ends. And that's how
you've reached your goal.
Or you've reached your goal. Yeah. And it exhausts you, and you get fear and you get stimulated and you get stuck, and there you are. So what I say, one trick I use is I set clear boundaries when to work and clear boundaries when to stop. And for me, I use the 30-30-33 trick. And this is not new to me. This is Jerry Seinfeld, the comedian, uses this. One of the best copywriters of all time, Charles Schwartz, used this, where he set a timer for 33 minutes, 33 seconds. There's nothing special about that number outside you can remember it. And you are doing focused, distraction-free work. So I delete all my tabs, close all my tabs, open up my browser. I'm a writer, and I'll sit there and write for 33. And then when that timer goes up, that is my permission to pause, to stop, to walk away from that job, and to allow my brain time to incubate the information. And that's when the eureka moments happen.
I love that. I love that. So pause. So we're going to find a spotter. We're going to pause. Okay. A is for what?
A is for act. So this is one of my favorite because people have a misconception about where confidence comes from. Is that people think confidence happens before action, but actually it's the opposite of it. So fear is bred by inaction. Confidence is bred by action. In fact, confidence is a result, not a prerequisite of action. Wow. And so the clearest example I give of this to make sense to people is think of every new parent of a first child, new parent. Is any parent fully prepared to be a parent before they become one? Absolutely not. There are better parents than others. There's more prepared parents than others. There's ways that you can set yourself up for success, but you do not know it all in the beginning. You learn to be confident and better. But statistics show that despite how bad of a parent you might be, you are always, statistically true, the best parent for your kid. Yeah. Always, 100%. No matter how disqualified you might be. And that just goes to show that you learn confidence in the process. It's true with driving. It's true with parenting. Why would it not be true for every other goal we have? And so don't wait until you feel ready. Understand that your readiness comes as you do the process.
That is so hard, but so true. So true. Okay, C in the space for getting unstuck. What does C mean?
Yeah, so C is setting the conditions up, right? And so there's a lot of things from like putting your shoes by your bed to work out or preparing your top 3 list the night before for the next day. I want to talk just about mindset because I think this is what limits people the most is that we put ourselves in a limited mindset versus a growth mindset. So a limited mindset is simply the phrase I can't or I don't know how. Right. That's limited. So I'll never write a book or I can't lose weight, right? This is all a limiting factor versus a growth mindset says, I don't know how, but I'm learning. Yeah. So I don't know how to lose weight, but I'm going to learn or I'm going to try to lose weight. Or I can't write a book turns I don't have a book yet, but I'm going to write a book or I'm going to learn how to write a book or I'm going to work on writing a book every day. It is simply opening up the opportunity for growth to happen versus automatically setting up the limit before you even start.
I love that. We have 1 minute left for the final E in space, but I want to just piggyback on the condition, build a healthy mindset. You also have to protect your mindset with the people you're around. Exactly. Because there's so many people that say, I can't or you can't. Yes. So if you're trying to build a healthy mindset, be mindful of the people you're surrounding yourself with. Because you want the I cans, not the I can'ts.
Yeah, you are the sum total of the 5 people you spend the most time with.
Yes, I totally agree with that. Peyton, last one, E and X. E, what does the E stand for?
You're ready.
I know, I'm ready.
So the E is for execute, and this is the most important, and this is the call to action. This is what I want to leave you with, is that the difference between desires and goals, right? Most people, when they set New Year's resolutions, they set desires. I want to lose weight. I want to be successful in my job. I want to read my Bible more. These are all desires. They're not goals. And so execution is setting clear, actionable goals. So a clear goal is, here's what I'm going to do in this time frame over this space of time. So an example would be, it's not, I want to lose weight. It is, I'm going to work out 3 times a day for 30 minutes for the next 90 days. It's not, I want to write a book. It is, I'm going to write 30 minutes every morning for the next 50,000 words.
Or 33 minutes and 33 seconds.
Or 33 minutes and 33 seconds. Yeah. So it's setting clear, actionable, executionable goals.
Love that.
And for that, so my call to action for you, for listeners, for you, Cindy, is that what can you do for the next 90 days that will move you towards what you desire? Yeah. But you have to set a clear goal to get you there.
Love that. I love that. So Peyton, just to recap to how to get unstuck, you guys, for this year, he's given you a path and it's actually called SPACE. So it's spotter, S for spotter, P for pause, A for act, C for condition, and E, execute, you guys. We're going to have to go to station break. If you want to learn more about Peyton Menzenmeyer and you want to get this book that I absolutely love, you can get it on Amazon. You can also go to astoryonpurpose.com. Check it out. It's amazing. It can definitely change your life. And Peyton, we appreciate it.
I love being here. Thank you, Cindy.
Come back again.
I will.
All right. We'll be right back.
Restaurant. Enjoy our famous swamp water with down-home favorites like frog legs, fried chicken, and peanut butter pie. The music starts at 6:30 every Thursday. Call for reservations. Bluegrass Night on Marsh Landing in Fellsmere.
I'm John King, certified arborist with King Tree Management. Every cut on your tree is permanent. King Tree Management cuts your cost by making the right cuts the first time. Contact me at King Tree Management. We treat your trees like royalty.
Blue Dolphin Pools strives to provide quality service with a well-trained staff in the field and in the office. They want you to know that your pool or spa investment means much more to them than just another account. They believe you have entrusted them with your investment, and they'll do their best to see that it stays in top condition. Blue Dolphin Pool has been in business over 35 years, setting them apart from the competition. Residential or commercial, Blue Dolphin will keep you in the swim. 567-5853.
At Sunshine Furniture, our 35,000 square foot showroom is filled with the largest selection of in-stock coastal furniture on the Treasure Coast. Dining and bedroom sets, occasional tables, sofas, sleeper sofas, love seats and chairs in all the latest styles and colors from Tommy Bahama, Lexington, Hooker, Riverside, Universal, Four Seasons, Braxton Color, and Capri. We're the outdoor furniture experts and have hundreds of styles of any patio furniture you need, including a gallery of Berlin Gardens and Bollywood. We specialize in fire pits, outdoor rugs, umbrellas, and replacement cushions. Sunshine Furniture, 1295 US 1 in the Publix Plaza, Vero Beach. Family owned and operated since 1991. Don't forget to visit our outlet store directly across the street, filled with lots of name brand closeouts and sale items. Visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com.
Sunshine Furniture, the best in every way. Have a sunshine day. Sunshine.
Cindy gets. She totally gets it. Oh my gosh, did you see my prom makeup? She so gets it.
Dude, did you see her before and after makeup on Instagram? That makeup girl gets it.
My wedding makeup was so amazing, and my makeup artist, she totally gets it.
My senior photo makeup rocked. She gets it.
You should see her new Facebook profile. Her makeup artist really gets her.
My eye makeup is so on fleek. Thanks, Cindy Getz.
Cindy Getz makeup artist, 772-633-4030.
She gets it!
Hey guys, welcome back to Beauty and the Beach Radio. I'm Cindy Getz, your host. I'm in my new studio. I'm so excited. Hopefully you're seeing it on YouTube. It's amazing. I want to thank Evergreen Media for putting this together. They probably spent a whole, weekend. I'm not sure how they magically put it together, but thank you, Evergreen Media. It is great. Jess, Kim, and Erida, we really, really appreciate it. So, okay, you guys, we want to thank Dale Sorensen Real Estate because they make sure that we are on the air and that we can enjoy this lovely new studio and get some great news out to you like Peyton did today. So whether you're buying or selling a home, definitely call Dale Sorensen Real Estate. They can help you out. They're at 772-231-4712. You can also reach them at sorensenrealestate.com. So Dale Sorensen Real Estate, thank you so much. And also, of course, we want to thank Varietals and More. They always make sure that our guests have lovely beverages. You can find them at 54 Royal Palm Point. And, I told them we were talking about goals today and getting unstuck. And so we've had this on the show before, and I love it so much. It's called Conundrum. It is a red from Cali. I love it so much. And so if you feel like you're in a conundrum and you need help, one, go to Varietals. pick up a bottle of Conundrum and to get Peyton's book, A Story on Purpose. But anyway, if you go to Varietals and say that Beauty and Beach Radio sent you, you can get a 10% discount on your purchase. So go see them. Rob and Michelle, thank you. You guys were wrapping it up. And Cindy, I noticed when Peyton was talking about getting unstuck and the five ways to get unstuck, you were nodding your head quite a bit. What stuck out to you on the process of getting unstuck? What were you amening over there?
Well, first of all, I didn't know that there was like an actual date, an official date for your New Year's resolutions to be fizzled away.
That there's actually a holiday for New Year's resolution failure. Right. I did not know that either. That is so sad.
That is sad. But he brought in a good point about it being how you actually should do it. And what did he say? Not a resolution, but a goal.
Yes.
So we all throw this stuff out like, I kind of want to do this, and it's not. It isn't sustainable.
Well, he clarified when we were going over the notes before the show, resolution versus goal. And, resolution is more of a desire and a goal is a plan. So, my desire is to have a Porsche. Okay. So the plan is I have to work an extra blah, blah, come up with a formula every month, to make that happen. So that is a specific plan.
Right. The people talk about the people. You said that too. I mean, if you're around people all the time that's like, well, I can't do that. I don't know how I'm going to do that. How is this ever going to figure it out? I'm not going to be able to pay my bills. That drive you insane, first of all. And second of all, it's all that negative vibe.
It is. And that was so good what he was saying about, having those clear, precise goals and the condition of your mind, have a healthy mindset. And you can want a healthy mindset all you want, but if you're around people all the time going, who do you think you are? What you want to build a new business. You want to, move. You don't know anybody. Mm-hmm. And so there's so many people out there that want to squelch your dreams. And so be very careful with who you're sharing this unstuck space with, because if you really do want to get unstuck, you have to be careful who that spotter is. Right, Cindy?
Oh, totally. Spotter. I mean, you know me well and know a lot of my story and whatever, and you just got to keep going forward.
You really do.
Yeah, you just really do.
And I think I'm a good spotter for you, huh, Cindy?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. I'm sure you're not, getting that.
I doubt myself sometimes, but it's only because I do it as like thinking outside my brain to try to throw it against the wall and go, okay, well, that's not going to work, but I need to, and because it's a shift I'm looking to make.
Yes, it's a very analytical.
Analytical.
We're going to put that on bloopers.
Okay.
I don't think you're necessarily being negative, Nelly. I think you're just trying to process, which is different.
Correct.
Yeah.
The process should be my middle name. Absolutely. How to process this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I really, and you know what was interesting too, if we could recap what he was saying, P for pause.
That's
you wouldn't think it.
Okay.
It's kind of
I have this saying in my office, and you've been in my office, a couple of times or whatever. And it says, if you don't know what to do, take the time until you do know what to do. Mm-hmm. And so that's what he's saying. So you have to do research. You have to meet people. You have to do. I always want it done now. Okay. So I got this idea. I want it done now. This is how I'm going to do it. Why isn't it happening now? But that doesn't always work.
Well, it's okay if you've got a plan and know how to execute. But if you are still somewhat confused and just, you need to kind of pause and regroup. And yeah, for sure. So I love that. I love the whole part of getting unstuck, the spotter, the pause, the act, the condition, the execute. So hopefully we've given you some tips, some tools to be able to get unstuck, because we love you guys and we really really want you to have a great year. 2025, I think, is going to be our best yet, right here in our brand new studio. And Cindy, I know you've got great things coming your way.
Yeah.
I've got great things coming your way.
Coming your way.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, we're excited. And I don't know, Cindy, what is your biggest excitement for 2025? What are you hoping for?
Oh, I'm looking for a whole new mojo change.
Ooh.
I already have that. I got some stuff in the works. And I just wonder here in this show if people will recognize that there is an actual holiday that that doesn't work. So what will they do to zig and zag?
You know what?
And to get it into the real play plan.
Yeah, and you know what, Cindy, that is like, okay, guys, it's real. And if it's a holiday, that means almost everybody has fallen off of their resolution right off the bat. So don't feel bad.
Right.
You're not alone.
Right.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, you're not alone. We love you and we want to encourage you. We want to be your spotter. You guys go for it. 2025 is going to be amazing. I'm glad I'm here with you. I'm your spotter. You guys make it a great day and we will see you the next show.